Saddle up, Hard Enduro fans. It's the last stop of the epic 2016 season. And the Roof of Africa awaits. Located in the middle of South Africa, the Kingdom of Lesotho is a country of stunning landscapes and treacherous riding. Here to tackle this legendary race is a group of stellar international riders led by the three-time Roof winner Graham Jarvis and a band of South African locals determined to bring the trophy back home. Now in its 49th year, the Roof is a 3-day race composed of a day 1 qualifiers followed by 2 days of off-roading misery. Let's take a closer look at what makes this race so unique with a little help from Hard Enduro's finest.
We are in Lesotho for the Roof of Africa.
A small country in the middle of Africa, pretty cool place, especially for riding bikes.
This is definitely one of the longest running enduro rally in our day.
The history of the event, goes back a lot of years and used to be a race with cars and everything. So, it's just the last few years it's become an extreme race.
The terrain here in Lesotho is really, really rocky, and when the weather is hot like this, it's really dusty also.
It's summer here, and the temperature is going to be always between 30 and 40 degrees.
The elevation in this race will be another factor to count.
We start here from 1,600 and go up to close to 3,000, so it will be for sure really exhausting.
Your bike and your body are both gasping for every little bit of oxygen you can get.
I think there is nowhere in the world you can have a race of this magnitude. The countryside just lends to a very tough race.
It's time for qualifiers. Up first is the traditional round the houses race through the capital city of Maseru, where thousands of locals have come out to witness the spectacle. The race format is simple, 3 laps around the city streets as fast as possible. With the riders anxious at the start, it's France's Marc Bourgeois who jumps out to the early lead, beating Andreas Lettenbichler and Lars Ennekel around the first lap. With tires screeching on the slippery cement, the best of Hard Enduro are full tilt and putting on a show for the fans. Heading into the final lap, it's the Frenchman who takes the win, with Letty and Ennekel following in order. After a quick rest, the riders are back on the bikes and ready for the time trial, which will be added to their morning race times to give them an overall score. Allowed to start whenever they want, Letty, Ennekel, and Alfredo Gomez decide to head off together, getting their first taste of the Maludi Mountains. True to form, it's the South Africans who are taming this harsh and relentless terrain. Brett Swanepoel, who finished 2nd and 3rd at the Roof, is proving he's eager for the top spot, while young guns Travis Teasdale and Blake Goodsight are putting down some sweltering times. But knowing these mountains as well as anyone, it's the 3-time Roof winner Graham Jarvis, who conquers the mountain time trial the fastest in 1 hour 47 minutes. Coming in 10 seconds behind is Swanepoel, but with the times added from earlier, it's the South African who takes the best overall time. Jarvis earns 2nd, and with Travis Teasdale running out of gas on the final hill climb, he still manages to round out the top 3.
I was surprised about the time, really. I did feel good on the bike. I knew I'd be somewhere near. I just didn't want to lose too much time, But tomorrow's where it's all going to happen. It's the longest day, toughest day, they say. Just got to go for it.
After an action-packed doubleheader, Swanepoel holds a 4-second lead over Jarvis. But with off-road day 1 up next, the mother of Hard Enduro is just getting started.